In a humble village nestled between the towering peaks of the high Himalayan mountains, there lived a young man named Tenzin. Despite the breathtaking scenery that surrounded his home, Tenzin found himself trapped in a cycle of perceived failure. No matter what endeavor he embarked upon, it seemed as though misfortune followed him like a shadow. One day, Tenzin decided to seek guidance from a venerable Tibetan monk who resided on the topmost peak of a nearby mountain. The journey was arduous, with treacherous paths and biting winds, but determination fueled Tenzin's every step. Finally, he reached the austere dwelling of the wise monk. As Tenzin shared the tale of his constant failures, the monk listened intently, his weathered face reflecting both compassion and understanding. The monk recognized that the true obstacle in Tenzin's life was not the external challenges he faced, but the internal dialogue that labeled him as a failure. With a serene wisdom, the monk spoke to Tenzin, advising him to silence the destructive words that echoed within his mind. "Speak not of failures, for they are but fleeting shadows that linger when invited," the monk said. He explained that the more one vocalizes and internalizes the notion of failure, the more power it gains over one's life. The monk, with profound insight, continued, "In the vast expanse of the mountains, where the wind carries whispers of ancient truths, know this: the universe listens to the words we speak, especially those we utter about ourselves. Declare yourself a failure, and failure will find its way into your endeavors. Instead, speak of challenges overcome and victories yet to come. It is not the world conspiring against you, but the words you choose to weave into your reality. By consistently labeling yourself a failure, you're sowing the seeds of your own misfortune." Tenzin absorbed the monk's teachings like a parched land drinking in the first drops of rain. He realized that his own words had been shaping his destiny. The monk imparted further wisdom, encouraging Tenzin to focus not on the mountain of failures behind him, but on the summit of success that awaited his ascent. The wise man advised Tenzin to start believing in himself and talking positively about himself. Instead of saying that you are not good at anything, tell yourself that you are capable of great things and will pursue new opportunities, the sage continued. There is a difference between acknowledging challenges and branding yourself a failure. The more you speak of failure, the more it becomes a reality. Change your narrative, for the words you utter shape the path you tread. Tenzin decided to follow the monk's advice. Gradually, he began to change his speech patterns. Instead of complaining and self-criticism, he started talking about his achievements, dreams, and intentions. Over time, he noticed that his life was changing. New opportunities were opening up, and failure was becoming less common. The moral of the story is simple. Words are powerful. What we say about ourselves determines our world. If we talk positively about ourselves, we attract positive changes in our lives.